Welcome back, everyone, to Third Street Reactions. I'm Zach.
Shane.
We are back with Arcane, Season 2, Episode 6. Do you remember what happened days ago?
Dude, yeah, it was a cool episode. I mean, there were other stuff that happened, like the big thing being Jace coming out, making it look like he was, Robin Williams coming out of Jumanji.
Yeah, he was like
What year is it?
He looked like maybe he was Ford. Of course, Ford was actually stuck in there for 30 years, and it wasn't like a time lapse.
Yeah, he didn't look like that much older. But
Ford?
No, Jace.
Oh, Jace? He looked pretty ragged, though.
He looked like he could have been there for a year, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, his hair was longer.
He
He had a beard.
Yeah, he killed Sallow, which didn't sit right with me. Because I like to think of him as a good guy, but like you said in the pre-talk before, this pre-talk, maybe he's seen something, and he doesn't want to allow that to
take place.
Yeah. Cause my thing is it looks like the Hex Tech and even our friend, what's his friend's name? Victor. Okay. Even our friend Victor, like there's like this enlightenment way about the way they're talking and acting and healing people. But the idea of it looks like this Hex Tech with the emphasis on tech is merging with people.
Yeah.
In a way where it kind of reminds me of something I don't like in Mass Effect. You know what I mean?
So, we also had Mel stuck in the Oculorum.
Yeah.
And she confronts this phantom of Kino. Says, you're not Rio, you're not Kino.
Yep.
Turns out it was an apparition by these witches.
Yeah.
And she...
The Black Rose people.
Mm-hmm. And she attempts,
the Merchant Guild.
And as she's trying to escape, they try to restrain her. And then which you actually discover that she's an illegitimate daughter of Ambessa.
Yeah.
And they never told her what happened with Kino and why he's gone. At least that was what the apparition told her.
Yeah. And she turned to Super Saiyan and busted out of there.
She did.
Which is pretty cool.
Presumably because we didn't see what happened after that. You see the blast.
Yeah.
And we had the beautiful.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Amazing
confrontation between Warwick and Vi.
Yeah.
And that was, the Jinx fight was really fucking cool.
Yeah. Because I just edited that one. I haven't done episode 5 yet.
Yeah.
But that Jinx fight was great.
It was great.
Yeah. But the Vi fight took it over the top for me with the emotion and stuff. And the idea that they're there together. And
what was the lighting?
Yeah.
Everything was very different about it because the Jinx fight was very, very fast-paced.
Yeah.
And the Vi fight was very rock'em sock'em.
Yeah, like in the Jinx fight, she was also fighting on her back foot a lot. Like she was trying to get out of there.
Well, she's the faster opponent. She's kind of trying to.
Yeah.
She's using her speed and her distance.
Yeah.
And trying to keep a distance versus Vi is an up close and personal fighter.
Yeah.
And she was in there rumbling with Warwick, and that shot where she uppercuts him.
Yeah.
And it cracks his head, but then he heals.
Yeah.
And it was a great fight. Beautiful.
Yeah, we toyed with the idea that maybe he's, what would I say, Vander or Silco, but it looks like he's Vander.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like that little moment when she said, "What are you waiting for? He's your dad too."
That was a very powerful moment.
Man, I'm just so glad that these sisters are. Hopefully, we're not gonna have this weird drama, but at the very least, they've taken a lot of steps forward to mend.
Yeah, the rift is healing.
Because now, what might be like the closing story arc is like Hex Tech, and like. The effect that has on people, or who's that again?
He was the alchemist that worked for Silco.
Oh yeah.
And he found out his daughter was dead, and he was trying to bring her back to life.
Had a little Mr. Freeze thing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't expect that deepness from him because of how he was in the first season.
Yeah.
He was like, I think we were kind of poking fun of him, like this shitty guy making this shit.
Yeah, he's just the shitty guy in the background that's doing the weird, creepy shit.
Yeah, but no, he has a great why. Great motivation.
He does.
Guys, before we jump in, if you want to support us, check us out on Patreon to see the full-length uncut reaction. Let's jump in.
All right. Full length, what's up?
How's it going, guys?
We are starting Arcane Season 2, Episode 6.
Oh, shit. I gotta turn off this for a little bit because the sound, sync the sound in case I'm wrong or whatever else. Okay.
And we are starting in 3, 2, 1.
What happened to Heimendinger?
Well, it was Heimerdinger and Echo.
I can't let you leave. I'm sorry you feel that way. I'm sorry too.
shit.
Poor Sallow.
That isn't Jace. There is another will at work within him. This is a sophisticated conjuration. A singularity simultaneously self-replicating and self-annihilating.
We've never seen complexity like this.
Exquisite.
They're talking about the xenomorph.
Never. Oh, yeah. It kind of reminds me of
I never saw Star Wars.
kind of reminds me of like what Ymir was doing for eons, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Noxus prizes strength above all else, defining it by
We forgot
three
that she-
core principles.
Yeah.
Commissioned him, but she's pressing him.
Your eyes see what others don't. Might. Bending your environment to your will.
Fire Nation.
Speed is improving, but eventually you need force.
You need the Witches of Dathomir.
The last is guile, phantoms, tricksters.
It's really cool staffs.
Yeah.
I feel like I would get it stuck all the time
You figured.
with the hooks.
Remember this, Caitlin. Tunnels in your eyes.
It's a dirty move.
This is the truth of combat. I've discovered a fourth principle, one that heightens all others. Sacrifice. The temper born of suffering. We are kin.
I've tracked him to Zone.
Let's hunt a beast.
I'm gonna try to heal his ass. Wouldn't that be crazy?
It would be.
I hoped you might return.
You filthy traitor.
Yes, that was me at my worst. Simply awful. But the Herald has freed me of my past self.
See, I don't trust it.
But I must ask you to surrender your weapons. This is a place of peace.
I get that. Like, don't you know what I mean? Get the material out of there. Think she's packing something? It didn't look like this is spreading like Mario Brothers fungus.
Yeah, it does.
Some commie paradise here. Which, honestly, doesn't even make sense. Commie paradise.
Come. He's expecting you.
You figured his ass would terrify everybody.
Well, hell yeah. Well, they're all in the little, what the hell's it called? The Borg. They're in the hive mind.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying people can't change, but you get 1,000 people that all did shitty things, they all changed.
Well, it's all, oh, you mean just by its influence.
This whole
That's what
place.
you're talking about.
Yeah.
We hear you can heal people.
Settle down.
All systems have limits.
He is worth the risk.
I'm glad because I thought it was going to be the other way around.
How did you know his name?
He told me, I saw your father. His dream of your family and vision of Zone as it could have been, it was beautiful.
A cookie. Can you help him?
I will do all in my power. However, you have much to offer this commune, Powder.
See? Commune. That means commie. You know that, right?
Your talents can be used to build. My condition is that he must be restrained at night.
What do you think?
You actually want my opinion? I hate fortune cookies.
We're gonna get you out of there, Vander.
The big dog.
I know.
Well, now it's making you wonder when Vander's gonna get tangled up in this shit.
That's
if
what
it
I'm-
is-
that's
if it
what
is
I'm-
some horrible thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. But when I see how he sees Vander, like entangled and suffering, it makes me walk it back a little bit. What I'm thinking. So they're walking through his consciousness
Seems that way.
within inside the Arcane, the Arcane's version of it, I guess.
Maybe. So he's standing up now.
Yeah. Oh shit. Okay.
I remember Mom's smell the most.
Axel grease.
Do you think it could actually work?
Underground utopia run by a skinny tin machine herald.
What if we stayed? Help them out?
We?
Oh, come on. By now you gotta.
No weapons. I'm afraid the Herald insists.
Ah, damn. Really?
I think this is gonna go.
I believe this herald may be a former pupil of mine. A man of science. Let me speak with him.
I should like to meet this herald.
Yeah, she was a Ganondorf, doesn't she?
Yeah, she does.
You felt it, haven't you? Your decline. Your power is finite, diminished by every use. What I wouldn't give to glimpse the world through your eyes. To know what you know. This quest led him astray of any trodden path. The only warmth, a dream of her woes.
Knowledge is a paradox. The more one understands, the more one realizes the vastness of his ignorance.
The regenerative qualities of his blood will stabilize you. Apex Shimmer combined with you.
And what you are suggesting would destroy him. And for what? Conquest? The greed of warmongers?
To save us from ourselves. You must survive, Victor.
Evolution has a destination. Not to combat nature, but to supersede it. The final. I will not sacrifice his humanity for your cause. You may leave.
Very well. But I assume you understand already. If you perish, this community is soon to follow.
I think she would have wiped some of that shit off her face and still being here for
Yeah.
a few weeks, you know what I mean? That's probably too hard to change character model all the time, you know?
Yeah, it's like video games, dude. You just leave the same.
Yeah.
Jeez, you're not even following very far behind.
No.
On the job, I see.
That just pissed me off in one way.
Your hair. You look like an angry oil slick.
Don't sugarcoat it, Cupcake.
Yeah, I was about to say, is someone talking and we're not hearing it?
We tracked some sort of new chem weapon down here. A bloodthirsty, murderous beast. What are you doing here?
Trying to save my dad.
She gonna put together?
I believe I can craft a serum that will prohibit Victor's success.
Yes?
It's Vi.
They're definitely playing something.
Oh.
he's just gonna fuck everything up in here. He's the fuck up guy.
Yes, he is. This Scar.
It's like Dennis Rodman, as they used to call him in the league.
The fuck up guy?
Yeah, he just fucks everything up for everybody. You just hope he fucks up more for the other team.
Yeah. Trying to draw him out.
I'm just thinking, like, this just never, no one ever cuts their finger here cutting fruit.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Slippery as an eel.
Wasting half of that.
I know.
God.
Ever since you dropped into my life, it's like I put on glasses. Except I can't tell whether everything's blurry or clear.
Want to hear a dumb joke? A sentimental ex-con, a giant furball, and two of Piltover's most wanted walk into a weird cult. And here comes the punchline.
I don't think you do that yet.
You've been quite a curiosity. I owe you thanks. Your absence provided a vacuum I was able to fill.
Always nice.
Overplaying your hand.
Your resilience is undeniable. You cause too many complications. Caitlin must not be distracted.
Don't worry. She's not distracted. You know, my father taught me about trust. He told me if I wanted it, there were only 3 things I needed to do. Be honest, be patient. Still haven't quite cracked that one.
And the third?
Just shut the fuck up.
The fissures are blocked by guard towers. Patrols circle the commune at even intervals. And here, they aren't expecting trouble at home. With flawless timing and luck and
a big distraction.
They connected pretty quickly, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
Don't underestimate Ambessa.
I thought I was gonna do the Spider-Man kiss.
Nice.
Oh, shit.
Banner's in trouble. I have a plan.
I almost feel like she could get out of that shit.
I hope I was worth your time.
That was cool.
Yeah, like you said, he's gonna come in here and fuck it all up.
Yeah.
Like Raph from that the Mad Max arc of the 2012 series.
Oh. Yeah.
And I kind of wanted him to be the fuck up guy.
I mean, like,
to play out his part.
it's like under his wrist. Like, what's going on there? It's like he's already... He looks like this corrupted version of what's starting to happen to them.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, your hammer! Drop it!
I'm going to get you out of here.
Who was that?
Oh, the big dude.
Oh, yeah, that big bastard.
Your death will be a deep cut.
Oh, shit. Dude, this is so cool. Ah, shit. No.
I don't think he's gonna stand much of a chance against him.
Yeah, no way. Because they look kind of even.
Yeah.
Don't touch my daughter.
Yeah, he'd be fucked.
Yeah.
He's got his wits about him.
Yeah. I'm glad.
Pretty expressive ears now.
Yeah, I know.
You.
Oh, she didn't mention that part, did she?
No.
Yeah, so... Oh, Jace. That's what I'm saying. That thing, man, it freaks me out. God, don't do anything crazy.
You might drop it.
That's what I'm hoping.
Maybe. We'll have the loving moment over here. There you go.
You have to fail, Jace. Oh, fudge. For real? That was just... Oh no, you know what that means?
He's gonna lose his shit.
That's so they don't heal, they're just... He was able to hold himself back before, though, before all this.
Yeah. They gotta be fucked.
I understand now. The message hidden within the pattern. The reason for our failures in the commune. Humanity. Our very essence. Our emotions. Rage, compassion, hate. Two sides of the same coin.
God dang it, dude.
I'm gonna go save her. Yeah.
No, it's a goddamn graffiti. I'm just kidding. Damn it.
That which inspires us to our greatest good is also the cause of our greatest evil.
That was sad. It was so fucking sad. So sad.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Got some fucking mucus.
Fuck. All right. So from the top. I didn't want to go from the top.
Go from the bottom.
Give the bottom up. So it's. Yeah. Okay. Isha, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Isha's gone, presumably, and so is Vander. Very short-lived.
Yeah. What's tragic is the hopefulness of he was healing. They found him. They reunited over him.
The situation with Jace, okay, that's obviously taking priority over a lot of things.
Yeah, I love Jace, but I feel like I don't know what he's seen, so I'm just mad now.
My thing is, like, I have to understand what are the larger stakes.
Yeah, I just hope he's right about what he thinks what the larger stakes are. What if he's just wrong about something?
That's what I'm saying. What's happening? He's obviously under the influence of something.
Yeah, I mean, he wouldn't just kill Victor, you know?
Yeah.
Who do you promise? What if you promise Victor fucking outside, you know, and you know what I mean? From a different, you know, what if Victor is fused? We've been having a lot of this lately, but else, you know, in some extra time dimension.
Yeah.
And he said, hey, you got to go back and do this. You can't fail or all this shit's going to happen.
Yeah, he pulled a Dumbledore.
Yeah.
And chases the Snape.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a very good possibility.
That fooled everybody.
Yeah. That's a very good possibility. So, yeah.
I mean, but right. I mean, I guess now, like, he doesn't really heal people. He has to stay connected to them.
Yeah, and like Revik said, you know, your power is finite.
Which is kind of like, it makes me feel like those people are never going to be healed then. Unless they just...
They're only better while he's alive.
Yeah. But, I mean, he'll die eventually.
He's kind of the core now, and all of his output. He only has so much output.
Yeah.
Before he reaches his bandwidth. I'm just throwing words out there. I don't think
no, they were good words.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, the guy who does the sound production, the musical scores, he's a genius. I mean, he really just picks, like, and these are all songs I've never heard of, but they're always perfect for the moment. They're not always songs I would listen to in a car, but I want to get, if I collected vinyls, I'd get this vinyl.
Outstanding in this show.
Yeah,
series. He or she, whoever they are.
Yeah, it is. The music is always so perfect for the scene. And
you always forget Haley Steinfeld's in this.
Yeah. And our chick from Fallout 70, or Fallout, yeah.
Oh, was she Jinx?
Yeah. And she's British,
Ella
but
Purnell.
she's got this great, you know, she has this incredible voice. Like, it's kind of scratchy.
Josh Keaton.
I don't know who that is.
I know the name.
Okay.
I don't know from what. Brett Tucker, Toronto, Dylan Thomas. Yeah, the rest of them.
Like, the way that Jinx also has influenced Isha.
Mm-hmm.
The good parts of her. Like, right? Like, I know the Revolution kind of got in there a little bit. But
but it was the Jinx, like she said, it's like I found my glasses and I put my glasses on.
Yeah.
But I can't tell if I'm seeing blurry or I'm seeing clear.
Yeah, but like this, obviously the sisterhood that they have, it's almost probably like a mother-daughter relationship because Jinx is a decent older and Isha's an orphan.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, like, you know, breaking out into this differently animated, like, chalk-like, I mean, it was so fucking incredible and sad and emotional. I mean, these people really put their heart and soul into this production. It's funny, just like this video game that I've never played, and it's like it's so good. Yeah, and you know, all the scenes going on at once, it was just incredible.
Very, 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 very sad.
Yeah, it was fucking sad, and
like seeing Vander like that.
Yeah,
and just like the situation they're all fighting him.
It's like she understood
everything.
And she understood the she understood the sacrifice. Like, hey, like, psh, you know, I'm going to save you like you saved me. And then we had her sister loved her enough still, because I know like they made up, but like that was an emotional moment that happened with her dad, and it feels like they haven't connected too much here. Even though Vi's like, "What do you think?" Like trying to reach out to her a little bit. And then we had Vi hold her back. You know, just fucking. It was just. Yeah, everything was going so well with the plan. And because we didn't hear it, it's never gonna work.
It was really cool how they unveiled it, and I've seen them unveil things mid-stroke before.
Yeah,
but it was really cool how it played out with the net. When Vi tossed it in the air,
yeah,
said it was breaking down the plan.
Yeah,
he like knocks it on Ambessa.
Yeah, I mean, I like Ambessa. She's cool, but obviously she's
a good, intimidating.
Yeah, and she's not like cartoonishly evil. Like she has a purpose.
Yeah, she's not as strictly a villain, but she's also the one.
She's antagonist.
The antagonist.
Yeah.
Her plot, must co-align in some, obviously, with Revik's.
Yeah.
Because she's gonna support.
Yeah.
His plan, so it's.
And her guy, the jacked bodyguard guy.
Rictus.
He's cool.
Yeah, he's cool.
He's cool.
I mean, he's
just a loyal foot soldier, and he looked cool, and he's a good fighter, and sad to see him go. But, I
mean, I think it was very fitting, and because he's always the big guy that's beating up people and shit like that, and all of a sudden he just up against Warwick.
That's a bigger guy.
He was nothing. Yeah, he just nothing.
He died well for the plot, but not in terms of.
I wouldn't want to die like that.
No, not in terms of him. Not himself.
But the story,
he didn't die well.
It was a good character death.
Good character death, yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen Hyman We still haven't seen Heimerdinger and Echo. I think we're going to have, like, what, 3 episodes left? Or maybe there'll be 4 for the part 3, but...
Yeah.
I mean, I just feel like this show just can't end. You know what I mean? Like...
Well, they're definitely fast-tracking a lot of things, because now Vander's dead, presumably.
Yeah.
Vi and Jinx are back together.
Yeah. Now they're going to want revenge.
Kate's, you know, they all work together to help this plot come to pass.
Yeah.
And, you know, Ambessa and her forces might be, you know, hindered now by Kate's involvement and by this battle.
Yeah, and the explosion, everything, yeah.
So, really, it all was boiling down to the main players.
Yeah.
And Jace knows something, and maybe he only came back for that reason, to kill Victor.
I mean, we got...
Maybe he's a Thanos now. He's just going to sit down and grow potatoes.
Yeah, and we still got to find out what's going on with Mel. I mean...
That's true. I forgot
there's a lot of characters here. Like, 3 episodes to wrap it up. Maybe 4 if it's traditionally 10 episodes. Yeah,
there's a lot of strings, and maybe the final confrontation for Ambessa is going to be with her daughter.
Yeah.
And Jace has some explaining to do. It really only leaves... There really aren't any other conflicts.
No, there's not. It's weird. I thought this hex tech thing, like whatever Victor was doing, I didn't think it was all going to end like that. So it's almost like that. I don't know. I mean, like I can't really predict this show very well, honestly. So
it's done a very good job of what's the word I'm looking
subverting.
For? Subverting.
Yeah. Well, guys, there's no early access, but go check us out on Patreon to see our early access for all our other shows and full length for this and all that we do. We will see you next week.